Okay, welcome back everybody. Part 8 of the 5x4 metre garden room that we're building here in Princess Risborough. Part 8 is going to be about the battens that we put up, so for our cladding. So before we put our cladding up, we put double battens. The reason we do this is we do vertical battens as our first row. These will be what we connect our horizontal battens to. So it'll go like this, so double batten. So we'll have that, like that, like that. That leaves an air gap to flow up between the building. Lets any moisture that does collect in there air out. That's the only reason why we double batten it really. And what we're going to do on where we do cedar, this is what we do. Where we're doing the cedar, we do the joists as close together as we can. So on the vertical ones, we'll probably do them like every 600 apart, that's fine. We'll have 1, 2, 3 there like that, and then we'll have one in the corner. That is fine. And then for our horizontal battens, we'll probably get them like every 500 or something like that down. We'll space it all out, work out what measurements we got to go with, but you don't need to go too crazy. Cedar's super lightweight. All you need is just enough fixing points so you can manipulate the cedar boards, because they're not all dead straight and you do need to pull them in and out a little bit. So that's why we do that on our horizontal battens. Working around to the side here, again, we're going to be doing horizontal battens all down the side. And then horizontal battens too. And then when we get onto our metal sheet part of the build, we won't be doing so many. We'll be doing the fixings every 600 because there's just no need to put loads of batten up to hold a massive sheet of metal that's super strong and rigid. It just needs good solid fixing points. So our vertical ones do every 600, and the same. We'll probably do 1, 2, 3, 4 horizontal battens. And we will tech screw it into that. You get these aluminium screws that come with the sheets. They pierce through the sheet steel and they fix it into the timber. So 4 horizontal ones on the back, and the other side is all we'll do. We don't need to go overkill on that. It's a waste of timber and it's structurally fine. So we'll get on to that now. How we fix them, we normally nail these on, horizontal battens. We'll just get these up with the nail gun, fire them in like we have done with that one there. We'll do the same with these. They are going into the joists. We've marked all our joists where they are. As you can see, we've got marks. And if you're wondering how you've marked them, you can either measure off if you know where your studs are, or you can always pull your membrane down a bit and you can see your lines where you've marked when we were nailing the OSB. You can see the joins and the boards there, and that's how you can mark them. It's a bit easier that way. And then you know you're definitely going to be on a joist. You have to be firing these nails into a stud on the inside, because if you're not, like, these nails are just going to pull out of 11mm ply, and that is going to be disastrous. So you have to make sure you're fixing them in. Some of the battens are bowed and bent, and there might be things going. So if it's raised off about a little bit, nail it and then just chuck like 100mm screw in, and that will pull it in tight if there's any that need manipulating. But yeah, that's how we do it. So quite straightforward. And we'll get a video up in a minute of how we finished it all off. Is the end of part 8. Just a quick part on this one, because obviously the batten's not a massively complicated thing. But if you come over here, I'll just show you guys. Really important on the reveals here to get the right measurement. So it's, instead of going off the OSB, just in case the timber on the door frame's a little bit out, you always want to measure from the batten to the first line of the door, and so you measure that gap, and that's how we run it the whole way down. And as you can see, there's a little belly here, a little bit more, because this reveal's going to be dead straight. You want it to be perfect because it's going to be on the lines of the doors, and if it's a little bit out, you will be able to tell. You don't want that. So that's how we do this bit. And then, yeah, like I said, we've gone around here, we've doubled it up at the top. The reason we do it like this and not uprights is because then we've got 2 pieces of timber to fix to here, and then on our reveals here we can just fix into these bits. But along the top, because it's gravity loaded, it's better to have a more tighter fixing. We've done that. We've gone down every, 46.3 or something, so pretty much every 400 down to the bottom there. And then on the sides, again, what we do is we fly them past a little bit, butt the ends up into these here, and then we just multi-tool the ends off, so we get this nice perfectly flush trim, and our cedar will meet up lovely there. Again, on the sides we've done the same measurements all down the side with the batten, around the window. And then on the back there, because we're using the metal sheets, we have used, we've gone every 800, not 600. I said 600 earlier, that wouldn't have worked out because our studs are at 4. So yeah, we've gone every 800 on our verticals, and horizontals, again, it's like 46 all the way down. We've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's metal. Yeah, like it's not going to need fixing down the bottom there. We stitch the metal sheets together, and that is plenty of fixings for our box profile sheets. Okay, so thanks very much for watching.
Should we show them what box profile sheet is?
Yeah, box profile sheets, you can roughly see them there. Good idea, James. We can see them there. That's what they are. They're very thin, very lightweight, and we just fix them up. And that's our flashing for the corner piece, our 90-degree flash in there. But we will do a section on what that all looks like when we get to it. So, yeah, thanks very much for watching. End of part 8, and we'll be back. It's the end of the week though, actually, so we'll be back next week to continue with part 9. And that will probably be cedar soffits and roof, because that's what we'll do. Probably on Monday, we'll probably get the roof on. So cedar soffits, get those on, and then we'll do all our roof trimmings and things like that, and then we'll do another part for the roof. So thanks for watching. Again, if you could subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Got any questions, drop them in the box below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. Yeah, if you thought the video was helpful, if you could give it a like, that would be fantastic. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you next week.